Okay, so I'm scouting out Walmart for clearance items to sell on eBay. A lot of times they will put this stuff in one little place, like back in the garden center. But if you don't keep your eyes peeled, you can miss a lot of things. They also like to put this stuff on the end caps. So you really gotta go to the back corners of the store to find the stuff. What you want to look for are the tags that have the original price and the clearance price, because that way it's an easy pick. See, stuff like this, it's only $1 right now on clearance, and it's only $4 to buy it when it's not on clearance. But what you could do is, there's 7 of them, you could put them all together for like 20 bucks in one lot. And what you gotta look for when you're looking for these little hidden gems are the clearance tags sticking out. You see them on the top there? So when you're looking at these tags that have the difference on there, what you're looking for is the biggest difference from the original price to the sale price. You would think that's kind of obvious, but once you find that, then you have to research it on eBay in the completed listings to see what they're actually selling for and decide whether it's worth it. Like, here's these bubble balls over here. They're originally 50 bucks. They're on clearance for 20. Now 20 is still more than I would ever pay for those, but with it being Christmas, it probably would be worth it. And if you had the money, you could really stock up on all of them, because they'll probably go for anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks. Here's a really good one that we missed. Remote control Star Wars air hogs. 19 bucks, original price is 88. You could really stock up on all this nickel and dime stuff right now. Things that are like 75 cents that'll sell for 4 or 5 bucks. Because believe me, that kind of stuff adds up in the end. You sell 100 things for 5 bucks, that's 500 bucks. Clothes are always on clearance at Walmart, but the problem is nobody wants to dress in Walmart clothes. With the exception of pop culture t-shirts. All those t-shirts are $3.75 on clearance right now. You could easily get 10 to 20 bucks a piece for them. So that wasn't too shabby. It was like 28 bucks for everything I got, and that includes the food that I bought for tonight. So yeah, just to kind of recap, when you're doing this at Walmart, you want to look for the yellow tags. They're all over the store. They usually hide the clearance stuff behind other things because even though they are trying to clear it out, they do want to sell it. They would much rather you buy the stuff that is not clearance. So like over in the kids section, it was hidden behind a big rack of like little boys' pants and that. And it was on one of those stands that had like wings on the side. So you could only see the stuff if you went around that rack. A lot of times they will put the clearance stuff on the end caps. You know, basically any place that is not immediately in sight, if that makes sense. You know, you kind of have to go hunting for it. Sometimes it's back in the garden area, like where they put all the Christmas trees and things like that. Or you can find things like electric razors and that are on clearance over by the pet food. Or if your Walmart still has fish, if they still sell fish, you know, live fish that swim, I find a lot of stuff over in that area. I'm going to show you what I actually bought as soon as I get home here. But just to elaborate a little bit more on what I was saying about the tags, those yellow tags, most of the time they will have a clearance price on them, and then below it, like I was pointing out in the store, it will say what the original price is. Now this is the easiest, quickest way to find the best stuff, because you simply want to look for the biggest difference in those prices. When you see something that's like, you know, $5-10, you want to look at the price that originally was and see like 90 to $100, something like that. Now even if it was 120 bucks and it's on clearance for 50 or 60, there still is some good money to be made there. I tend to kind of stay away from that stuff because the competition on eBay is pretty high, and I don't know, to make 30 bucks on a $50 or $60 investment is just not really my kind of deal. I like to make 30 to 40 bucks profit on a $2 investment, and that's not always how it is, but those deals are out there. And like I was saying, you know, a lot of times it's the nickel and dime stuff that really pays the bills. If you make $5 on 100 items, that's $500. So a lot of people like to kind of poo-poo the little $5 and $10 things, but I mean, that's a lot of money to be made right there. One time I walked out of there with a whole stack, like maybe 30 or 40 of those video game guides. They're like a big thick book. They go for 25 to 40 bucks a piece. I paid $2 a piece. I don't know if it was like overstock, if they got way too many delivered or what it was, but I paid $2 a piece. Walked out of there with a whole stack of them and made a whole slew of money on them. Same thing with electronic lightsabers, the Star Wars lightsabers. They had so many of them in the store, they didn't know what to do with them, so they put them on clearance for $7 a piece. And I bought almost every single one they had, and I sold them for up to 50 bucks a piece. It was great. Okay, so I spent a total of $17.25 plus tax on the things I'm going to show you. I only actually bought 8 things because I just kind of weighed it out. I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money, but I did get some decent things. The first thing is this. It's called Fish Bites. It is fishing bait. I paid 25 cents for this, and I mean, I couldn't pass it up for 25 cents. It goes for about $7 on eBay. The next thing was the wireless stick here. Here you can see that a little bit better. It is a wireless 16 gig flash drive. You can see they marked it down originally from 20 bucks to 15, and then I got it for 5. And these go for 20 bucks on a regular basis on eBay. Now, before I go any farther, let me just say that the ones that I'm showing you from eBay are coming from the completed items. They are not mine. I haven't sold mine yet, but the last time I did this, people are like, "Oh, those aren't yours," and they like threw a fit about it. So yes, those are other people's sales. I'm just showing you to show you that they actually do sell for that amount. The next thing I bought was 5 bottles of this Mod Podge Stiffie, is what it's called. It's fabric stiffener, 8 ounces. These were only $1 a piece, and they go for like $6-7 a piece. The one that I'm showing you right here actually sold in Australia, but it was the only one that was actually in the completed listings. But on a regular basis, these do go for $6-7 a piece. And I might even put those all together in one lot. Now the next one is pretty good. This is a Scientific Anglers Wet Cell Sinking Fly Line. I paid $3 for it. You can see it was marked down a bunch of times. These go for anywhere from 20 to 30 bucks a piece. Unfortunately, I only got one of them. That's all they had, but that was a pretty good deal. And the last thing I picked up was Pro Series Cast Net. I don't understand this. I'm not a fisher. My dad is. My brother is. But I paid $4 for it. And if I'm thinking right, off the top of my head, this goes for $20 to $30. So that was a pretty good little haul. There were a lot of other things that I saw there that if I had more money to kind of play with right now, I probably would have stocked up on a lot more of the little nickel and dime things. I saw a lot of things on clearance for 50 to 75 cents that would go for $5 to $6 a piece. And it's always good to have those things in your store because they just kind of sit there and they sell from time to time and make you an extra $5-6. And if you have like 100 of those different things going at once, you know, you're making 20, 30, 40 bucks a day extra just on those things. So that's my haul for today. A lot of people have been liking the videos I'm making about eBay and reselling, so I thought I would do another one here. If you guys like them, let me know in the comments below, and I will continue to do stuff like this from time to time. I know we're getting a good mix of things on this channel, and everybody seems to be enjoying everything I'm putting out, so I'm just going to keep doing it exactly what I'm doing. See you guys later. Peace.